Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
So this is a response video. This is not a rebuttal video. I'm not trying to refute any of this Dragon Ball YouTuber's ideas from his original video. I wanted to go ahead and add my own ideas, but also still giving him credit for coming up with a topic of the video. So in the description below, you're gonna find a link to his channel and a link to the video. Go ahead and check out his video. This video is coming from Detective Q. His name is Quaman. For those of you guys who don't know, he actually changed his name. For me, it was kind of a surprise as well. But he came up with 3 ways that the Saiyans could have fought Frieza for independence, or have gone through a sort of a Saiyan revolution. And I want to go ahead and go through his 3, not really going into too much detail because I do want you to watch his video, and then I'll go through mine and give you kind of ideas for the 3 that I'm thinking of. So the first one that he's thought of is secret missions. Essentially, the Saiyans would send small parties and break up and send small parties all around the Frieza's empire and kind of give him hit and run tactics, taking away planets, attacking his forces where they're weak, and wearing him down but not attacking him directly. The next thing he thought of was a humongous Uzaru attack. So Bardock would challenge Vegeta, King Vegeta, defeat him, then take King Vegeta's spot. They will learn how to make the artificial moons and have all the Saiyans become Uzaru all at once, catch Frieza off guard and his men, and then attack him with a humongous Uzaru assault. And last but not least, which was the most far-fetched of them all, he stated this in his own video, is that all the Saiyans somehow learned how to become Super Saiyans. They attacked Frieza again when he was in his first form, defeating him. So those are his 3. Go ahead and check out what he says on them in the description below. There's going to be a link to his video. Now I'm going to go ahead and give you my 3 piece by piece, and then give you kind of my thoughts on them. So the first thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is Beerus. Now, from what we know from Dragon Ball Super, we know that Beerus ordered the attack on planet Vegeta. He ordered Frieza to attack planet Vegeta and destroy it. So Frieza kind of had dual motives for doing this. He was afraid of or worried about the Super Saiyan transformation, and then he was also ordered by Beerus to attack planet Vegeta. Then we also know that Beerus also knew King Vegeta. He had history with him. He was stepping on his head while he was eating his food. So these characters are connected, and King Vegeta knew about Beerus. So in this what if theory, King Vegeta asks Beerus to order Frieza to free them. And it doesn't matter whether Beerus already ordered the attack or didn't order the attack, or whatever the case might be. He could have asked him at any point, and then Beerus is like, oh really, you know, what's in it for me? Well, the Saiyans, they love to eat. That's just one of their huge characteristics. Even in the scene where we see Beerus with King Vegeta, Beerus is, you know, eating food. And now it could be said that he destroyed the planet. He ordered Frieza to destroy the planet, and you know, he ate the food, so maybe he didn't like the food. But you know, maybe King Vegeta kind of bluffs and says, hey, we have better food that we can make, but we have to stay alive and this and that, and we can come up with better food, but please order Frieza to free us and kind of protect us from Frieza. So in this theory, Beerus tells Frieza, hey, leave the Saiyans alone, they're not working for you anymore, they're working for me, blah 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 blah. And then Frieza cannot touch the Saiyans directly anyway, because of the fact that Beerus is hovering over them. The possibility of this theory being plausible is, I think it's pretty high, seeing as how the Earthlings were able to protect their planet by not only having something intriguing for Beerus, which is a Super Saiyan God transformation, which, to be honest, the planet Vegeta has this legend as well, from the implication that, you know, they're Saiyans, so you know, he could be interested in that planet as well. And then plus they also bribed them with good food, so as long as the Saiyans can get their cook game up, then they could bribe Beerus to, you know, defend their planet or whatever. And we all know that Frieza at this point in time, even at Golden Frieza stage, he was kind of scared of Beerus. Just recently, when he's perfected Golden Frieza, he hasn't been scared of Beerus. But back then, you can only imagine that he'd be like, oh, okay, I'll back off, no problem, you know. So this is probably, in my opinion, out of the 3 that I have right now, this is probably the most plausible out of all the theories that I can come up with. The next thing I want to talk about is Super Saiyan Bardock. So Super Saiyan Bardock, I'm talking about when Bardock gets hit by the death bomb that kills planet Vegeta and he dies, he actually gets sent back in time in one of the Dragon Ball Z specials. It not being canon, whatever, this video is mainly just for fun. So when that happened, he was actually transformed into a Super Saiyan back in time and fought Chilled. Well, in this theory, I say that when he gets hit with this energy ball, he's basically about to die, and then he starts thinking about his son, he starts thinking about his wife, he starts thinking about his team, he starts thinking about the Saiyan race and how he wants to protect them, and then at that point in time, he transforms only him into the legendary Super Saiyan. And then at that point, he would literally be tanking all of Frieza's men, including his top generals, and more than likely, Frieza, seeing this transformation, he would probably be like, you know, oh, well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to take you on right away, just like Chill did in his first form, because he got hot-headed, and then Bardock could completely finish Frieza off at that point. Now, if Frieza goes the length of saying, hey, I have another transformation, I know your Saiyan blood wants to see this, blah, 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 blah. Whether Bardock is going to go for that is 50-50. In the Dragon Ball special, the story of Bardock, where he fights Chilled, I mean, he just fought Chilled. He didn't even really wait to see if he had another transformation or anything like that. So in that scenario, he actually completely beat Chilled, and in Chilled's first form as well. But again, he's a Saiyan, so it's 50-50 whether he would let Frieza go into his final transformation, but I still think that he would be able to defeat Frieza because of the fact that, you know, he is a Super Saiyan. The possibility of this, it's possible, seeing as how, you know, I mean, you turn into a Super Saiyan, people turn to Super Saiyan in lesser ways. I mean, in Dragon Ball Super, we have tingly feeling in your back that transforms into a Super Saiyan, so this doesn't seem that unplausible. So that's my second one. Now, my last one actually connects back to Bardock becoming a Super Saiyan, so it connects to the story of Bardock. So he gets hit by this energy wave, goes back in time, defeats Chilled. So in this scenario, this is probably the most outlandish one. This has no real possibility of happening. I just thought this would be fun. So he gets sent back in time, he defeats Chilled, he ends up being what they call a legendary Super Saiyan or whatever back then, but he knows he wants to go back to his own time and defeat Frieza himself now that he's a Super Saiyan. So he travels the cosmos looking for the Dragon Balls because he's heard of these wish orbs that grant you any wish. He finds the Dragon Balls, wishes for himself to go back to that moment in time where he's facing off Frieza, and Frieza's about to send off the giant energy wave or whatever. Super Saiyan Bardock pops right there back in time and pushes the energy wave away and then faces off against Frieza. The possibility of this, it's completely low because of the fact that we don't really know the story of Bardock, or at least I don't think that that's canon, and it's, you know, it's dubious if it is canon. And then we have the fact that he's got to find the Dragon Balls, if there are Dragon Balls back in time, or if there are Namex back in time with Dragon Balls, or he even heard about Dragon Balls, and then we have to see if the dragon has the ability to grant him the wish to go back into the future. So yeah, that's just a fun one that I thought of, but these are my three that I can think of. If you guys have any other ideas on 3 ways that the Saiyans could have fought for their independence from Frieza that we haven't stated here, put in the comment section below, let me know. Drop me a like if you like my video, and this is going to be Dragon Ball Black signing off.